सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैव पशममयान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनरेशभु कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञात्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दसाम्बरे वनो सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। वेदोदधिं समुन्मथ्य ज्ञानरत्नं समुद्धृतं येन तस्मै वसिष्ठाय गुरुणां गुरवे नमः। वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। सद्दा ब्रह्म की जय। सरस्वती महारानी की जय। योग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। हरि ओम। योग वशिष्ठ निर्वाण प्रकरण उत्तरार्ध 101 अध्याय का हम कल जो विचार कर रहे थे, we shall see today the same thing which we were discussing yesterday. A man who has no desire is really happy in this world, and the great Mahatmas who have seen experienced the truth, who is devoid of any desire, who has no desire whatsoever, even no desire to keep up this body. He has no relation, no attachment with the body. He has no sense of body also. He is totally different from the body. He is the seer of the body, doing all these karmas, and he knows, he witnesses how the nature makes this body dance, means makes this body acting in different ways and enjoying the fruits of every action, sometimes happy, sometimes unhappy, and always restless, running for desires, to fulfill the desires. So the man of wisdom, a realized soul, he only witnesses all these dramas of the nature, but he is never concerned with anything, and he has no desire for anything because he feels perfect. He feels himself to be complete by himself. He is full, he is complete, he is perfect in every sense. So he has no need for anything whatsoever. So he is never worried, never restless, and ever resting in peace. He enjoys the best. ज्ञान परिपूर्ण महात्माओं का इच्छा शून्य व्यवहार होने से उन्हें कदापि दुख प्राप्त नहीं होता है. This type of great people who have no desires of any kind, yet they perform everything, whatever is in need of the hour, according to time, situation, and conditions of the situation. He does everything. He does means he sees the body doing everything, and he has no ego of doership because he has no identity of the body. He is neither the body nor the driver of the body, means nor he makes the body do anything. It is nature who makes the body doing everything according to the need of the hour, or the nature, according to the nature, to fulfill some needs of the body or the false identity which we know as ego, who identifies itself with the body. I am the body. In that condition, the body does everything. That means the false ego says, I am the doer. So, when the body suffers, the ego, the person who says, I am the doer, he suffers. And when we analyze the situation, who is the doer? We find no doer here, because all these actions are being done not by one person, but it is a cooperative society. So many identities get together to perform one action. To perform one action, there is need of so many things. First of all, there must be a platform where the event is going to be done. Adhisthanam, the substratum, a platform, a stage to stage a drama. A stage is required. So the platform is a must, and that is in different ways we see differently where all these actions are taking place. adhisthanam tatha karta. Somebody should be responsible to say, to take the burden of doership. I am the doer. Somebody has to take responsibility. But he is not the doer. That's how the doer is a false identity. Nobody is doing anything here, but somebody takes the responsibility. I am the doer. Say, for example, if the whole villagers get together to do something for the whole village, and not everybody goes to claim the cost of the work, but the village pradhan, the village chief, one person goes to claim the cost of it, or the claim something for the work as a doer. He is a group leader, and the whole group does the work, and the leader goes to claim, I am the doer, I am the receiver of the result. So somebody has to come forward to say, I am the doer. The platform, then the doer, karanam cha prithak vidhan, different kinds of instruments are required. Say, for example, if the gardener is, he wants to do something in the garden, he needs different kinds of instruments, say cutter to prune the plants, or digging the ditch to plant something. Different kinds of instruments he needs, or to remove the grasses, and different types of you see, chesta, different types of चेष्टा को क्या कहेंगे? Efforts, yes, different types of efforts, sometimes by hands, sometimes by eyes, or by hearing something, or doing something in different means. So different kinds of efforts are required. Vividhascha prithak chesta. And doing all these, if the nature, that means the climatical conditions or the atmosphere is not favorable, even then the gardener cannot do anything. Say he has planted some beautiful flower plants and there is no water, no facility of watering, so all the plants will dry up, or there will be plenty of rain, or disasters, calamities, natural calamities. So all these should be favorable. Then only the work will be successful. In this way, so many hands should get together to perform an action, and then only the doer will enjoy the result of it. And here there is no one person who is doing the work, and there is no one person who is going to enjoy the result. So nobody is doer, nobody is enjoyer. In this way, when the person, a wise man, sees it analytically, he is never concerned and he keeps away. He witnesses all the drama going on by the nature and he enjoys in all conditions. He is always happy. He has no desire to do anything to fulfill his needs. He has no need. He feels complete by himself. So he is always in bliss. आप एकमात्र ज्ञान परिपूर्ण महात्माओं का इच्छा शून्य व्यवहार. Of course, his body does everything, but he never does anything. But the people say, they see the wise man is doing everything, but really speaking, he does nothing. His body does everything. And that is directed, guided by the nature. He will be only the witness of it. आप एकमात्र संविदा का स्वरूप ही हैं. इसीलिए ममता छोड़कर आप खूब खाइए पीजिए. आप संसारिक सब व्यवहार करते चलिए. आप तो आकाश कोश के सदृश निर्मल हैं. भला आप में इच्छा का उदय कहाँ से हो सकता है? So Vasistha ji advises Rama, "Oh Ram, go on doing everything. Eat, drink and make merry without identifying yourself with the body. By the body you go on doing everything and you will have no difficulties. You will enjoy the world. You will not be attached and you will not occur any sins. So, without any desire, just like a puppet, go on doing everything. There is no harm." That is what Lord Krishna also told our Arjuna, "My dear, you are not the doer and surrender to me. Be a witness and according to my order, I am the time, all consumer time. I am the universal form. I do everything by the nature, through the nature. My power does everything. My nature does everything by my wish. I just order. By my order, the nature does everything. So if you surrender to me and go on doing everything whatever I tell you, then you are not going to get the result, neither sin nor merits, nothing you will gain. And you will come to me, the Supreme." go on doing everything, surrendering to me. Just like they give the example, just like a servant does everything in the field for the farmer, the owner, but he gets he earns no result. The yield goes to the owner, but the worker does day and night in the field. The owner enjoys the result. The worker gets nothing. Similarly, just like a servant, go on doing everything. You will never be worried for result, whatever it is. Oh Ram, go on doing everything according to the situation. भला आप में इच्छा का उदय कहाँ से हो सकता है? Tell me, how can you will have any desire because you need nothing? It is according to my order you are doing, so you are never concerned with the result of the action. Go on doing everything. So in our yogic process, all kinds of yoga ends in surrender. Every type of yoga advises us to surrender in the end. First you can try with the practice, and if you cannot get anything, you are losing your hope, getting nothing. The last step is to surrender. Give up all your responsibility to the boss. He will take care. Whomsoever you feel, he is the ultimate. You have to surrender, and then you are nowhere. If your body does anything, whatever will be the result, it will go to the boss. In this way, the great people of wisdom, they go on doing all sorts of actions in the world according to the need of the hour, and they never get disturbed. They enjoy all the time. They have no desire of any kind. अपने प्रवाह बल से प्राप्त प्रयत्न से तथा देश और काल के बस से प्राप्त हुए शब्दादि विषयों का और उनमें भी जो पावन से भी अत्यंत पावन है, उनका यानी जो मन को मलिन बनाने तथा उसके विक्षेप में हेतु नहीं है, उनका भव्यात्मा पुरुष निर्भय होकर उपभोग करता है, जो देश और काल का जरूरत को पूरी करता है, पूरा करता है। वो कभी अपने को कर्ता नहीं मानता है और सदा सर्वदा अति पवित्रता को उपभोग करता है, क्योंकि उसमें कोई कर्तापना नहीं रहता है। उनका यानी जो मन को मलिन बनाने तथा उसको विक्षेप में हेतु है, उनका भव्यात्मा पुरुष ने निर्भय होकर उपभोग करता है। He never gets disturbed by the mind because his mind never feels the doership, so that he will feel restless or feel awkward. He will not, the mind will not feel, say, unhappy when the result is seen, because mind becomes just an instrument, and everything is done according to the need of the situation, time, space, and conditions. So here, the person never feels doership, nor the mind, nor the senses, because they are forced to do something to fulfill the need of the time and situation. So none of all these, say, senses or mind or the person, none feels doership. They just become instruments to fulfill the need of the hour. बीच बीच में यानी देश में जब किसी तरह का उपद्रव आकर खड़ा हो जाता है या दुर्भिक्ष पड़ जाता है, तब भी ज्ञानी पुरुष को दुख नहीं प्राप्त होता है, क्योंकि उस समय वह कहीं एकांत पर्वत का गुफा में समाधि सुख का अनुभव करके उस दुखग्रस्त काल की अवहेलना कर देता है। ये भी कहते हैं बीच बीच में आ टपके देश काल के बस उदित हुए नाना प्रकार के दोषों का अनादर करके उनकी अवहेलना करता हुआ वही एकांत पर्वत का गुफा में निर्विकल्प समाधि में सुप्त बुद्धि पुरुष स्थित रहता है। Now we discussed that a wise man always fulfills the need of the hour, whatever is the demand of time, situation, and the surroundings. So he never gets disturbed, nor he feels doership. He feels his senses and his body is doing something according to the nature. Now there is a question, if the nature is disturbed, that means if there is some disturbance in the nature, calamities, disasters are seen, then what will the person do? If a wise man is in that situation, say there was disaster in Dharali. Now, some some sadhu is living in Dharali. So when he sees all these disasters, people are killed, and all the houses are washed away. So in that situation, what this person will do? Will he not be affected by all this? No. He says he withdraws himself from the situation and he enjoys samadhi. He withdraws himself from the situation. He is not going to be affected by the negative situation of this nature. If at all he will have something, then freely, with full willingness, he will share it for the needy. But if there is nothing to do, then he will keep quiet. He will never feel unhappy because mind will be at rest. There is no need of anything to be done. Nothing is needed. Everything is gone now. So he will withdraw himself and he will enjoy samadhi happiness. He will samadhi bliss he will enjoy in the caves. He is never perturbed. He knows nature is nature. There is no really any positive or any negative result in the nature. Nature is ever changing and it is nature. So though he fulfills the need of the hour by his body, he never feels doership. So he is never concerned at all. So whether the body is able to do something or there is no need of doing anything, he is never worried about it. In both the conditions, he keeps away. He is never happy or unhappy by the situation. बीच बीच में यानी ये समझ में आ रहा है, समय का मांग को पूरा करते हुए, परिस्थिति का जरूरत को पूरा करते हुए ज्ञानी तो अपने को अकर्ता भोक्ता मानता है। जब कभी समय विपर्य हुआ, समय में कुछ अनहोनी दिखाई दिया, तब ज्ञानी क्या करेगा? जब करता हुआ वो अभोक्ता है, अकर्ता है, तब फिर वो विपर्य हो, चाहे अच्छा हो, उसमें उसको लेना देना क्या है? In both the conditions, he will be unattached. So whether it is disaster or something good is happening, he is not at all concerned. So there is no question whether the nature is favorable or unfavorable. No question. Because he is never concerned with the action and result of the action. बीच बीच में आटप के देश काल के बस उदित हुए जो नाना प्रकार का दोषों का अनादर करके उनकी अवहेलना करता हुआ वहीं एकांत पर्वत की गुफा में निर्विकल्प समाधि में सुप्त बुद्धि पुरुष स्थित रहता है। सुप्त बुद्धि पुरुष, ये जो ज्ञानी, उसकी बुद्धि सदा सर्वदा सोया हुआ जैसे रहता है। इसीलिए हम हमेशा देखते हैं भगवान नारायण समुद्र में शेष का गोद में सोया हुआ रहते हैं। सोया हुआ मतलब वो सोना एक नेगेटिविटी नहीं, सोना मतलब वो पूरा अवेयर हैं लेकिन कर्तव्यहीन है, कर्महीन है। कर्तव्य तो उनके लिए कुछ है ही नहीं, और कोई कर्म नहीं करता हुआ, ऑलवेज एट रेस्ट। इट इज, वी से Narayan sleeps, but he never sleeps. He is always aware, but he is never concerned. He is never concerned with anything. Ever at rest. That is called sleep. Similarly, this wise man also, who has no desires, who has nothing to do, though he does everything at the time of need of the hour, but he does everything without being concerned. So whether the time is favorable, the situation is favorable or unfavorable, it has got no effect on him, because he is not the doer. He is only the seer. So seer is always at rest. He sleeps. His intellect is always at rest. That's why he says he sleeps. He is ever asleep. यही तो हमको कहा गया, जहाँ संसार जागता है ज्ञानी वहाँ सोया हुआ रहता है। उसके ज्ञानी के लिए वो रात है, जहाँ संसारी जीवों का दिन है। This is what Lord Krishna says, which is day, or it is time for work, and the people work there to get some results. These worldly people, they are ever awake. It is day for the worldly people. They are the wise men feel night. That means they rest. They never do anything. Resting is called night. Night means they are ever at rest. And where they are awake means they are always aware of the absolute existence. They are the worldly people. They don't know anything about it. They don't feel aware of the absolute. So that is night for the worldly people. Just opposite. Where worldly people are awake, that means they are ever engaged, they are restless, doing something and getting some pleasure or pain as the result. All these are not experienced by the wise men, so it is night for them. They just witness, they just rest. So that is night for them, resting place, resting time. And where these people are awake, they are aware of the absolute all the time. These worldly people never feel anything, they know nothing about it, so that is night for the worldly people. What we mean, if the nature is unfavorable or favorable, it has got no meaning for a wise man, because he is ever at rest. He ever in sleep. Rest means sleep. His mind never does anything. His intellect is always at rest. जिसको हम कहते हैं सहज समाधि, वो तो हमेशा समाधि में रहता है. The सहज समाधि means ever at samadhi. He feels ever at rest. निर्विकल्पक समाधि में निमग्न बुद्धि पुरुष न तो मृत्यु से दुख को प्राप्त होता है और न जीवन से सुख को ही प्राप्त होता है. वह किसी वस्तु की अभिलाषा नहीं करता और न किसी से द्वेष ही करता है. वह वासना शून्य होकर समाधि स्थित रहता है. Such a person, he lives ever in happiness. He is ever at rest. He has nothing to do with life or death. He is never concerned with, means never afraid of the death, or he never enjoys the life. He is ever at rest. वह किसी वस्तु की अभिलाषा नहीं करता है, because he has no desire whatsoever. Neither he wants to live, nor he wants to die. In both the condition, he has got no opinion of him, no opinion, no need, no desire. So he never envious at anything or for anybody, nor he loves anybody. Never he hates anybody. He is always indifferent in all conditions. Indifferent. वो वासना शून्य होकर समाधि स्थित रहता है, because he has no desire. He is ever in samadhi. इस सर्ग में कही गई बातों का संक्षिप्त रूप से उपसंहार करते हुए कहते हैं, हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, जीवन मरण तथा जन्म को जीर्ण तीर्ण समझता हुआ इच्छा शून्य तथा वासना से रहित जीवन मुक्त पुरुष विदित वेद्य होने पर भी अति मूढ़ के तरह भय शून्य हो इस संसार में ऐसे निवास करता है जैसे अचल मतलब स्थिर. He ends this chapter with concluding the whole chapter, telling, O Ram, such a person who is always desireless, he neither wishes to live nor to die. He has no desires and he knows that whatever is knowable, and he remains quiet all the time, and he lives just like a foolish, dumb and deaf person for the worldly people, because he is never concerned with anything. So he does everything unconcerned. So people, for the worldly people, he appears just like a mad chap or some illiterate, worldly, wild person who has no concern for anything. He lives like that, and he never gets a fear for anything because he has nothing to worry about. So he is always fearless. Neither he cares for life nor cares for death. So what for he will be afraid? He is always fearless, wanders aimlessly and does anything and everything, whatever comes by the way. So, what is the way to be fearless? From this chapter we came to understand the desires are the most terrific causes which make us restless always, and the whole life is spent only to fulfill the desires, and the desires are the cause for miseries and problems of life. And desires are seen when one feels incomplete by itself, when one feels need of everything, and those needs he feels because of attachment. When the senses get contact with the sense objects, slowly when it gets repeated, then the attachment is grown, it gets stronger, and because of attachment the mind needs the object, feels incomplete, and because of the desire the person is restless and he suffers. So the root is the association of the senses with the sense objects. So sang, the relationship. If you have no relation with the sense object, then there is no question of attachment, there is no question of need, no desires, so no restlessness. So sang, the association is the cause. Relationship, contact with sense objects. That's how the opposite will be satsang, good association. If the association is with the sense objects, then senses will be always acting and you are gone. mind will be always restless, and there will be efforts to fulfill the desires, to get something because of attachment and association. If you have no association at all, then you have nothing to do. You have no need. That will be possible if you have good association, opposite of sense association, sense contact. So, the path to the truth, spiritual path starts with good association, satsang. One has to have always contact with something which encourages you, which prompts you to go in a right path which ends in the absolute, and the association with the sense objects always will lead you to the unending world. So, we saw in this chapter the way to be fearless lies in having no desires and resting always, doing nothing, means to be non-doer, to have no desires, to have no attachment, and to be indifferent towards the world. And all these are possible if there is no body consciousness. If one identifies himself with the body because it is limited, it is perishable, so it needs everything, and because of the body we are merged in the world. We need everything. The body needs everything. One who never identifies with the body, who is different, feels different from the body, the seer of the body, the owner of the body, or the user of the body as an instrument. He never gets miseries. He never gets miseries because of having no concern with the body. Body only needs everything. Because of the body, we have all the desires for keeping the body diseaseless or comfortable. And body, because body is the house of diseases, and body is always perishable. It grows, it decays. So when we identify ourselves with the body, naturally we face innumerable problems and miseries in the life. A wise man who never feels he is the body, who is witness of the body, who is different from the body. He is different from the world. The body is the cause for the world. And because of body only, we have all these desires. And desires are cause for restlessness and fear also. One who has got no desires, he is fearless. In this way, this chapter ends, and in next chapter, 102nd, we shall see तत्वज्ञानी की लक्षणावली का, जिसके दृढ़ अभ्यास से बोध दृढ़ हो जाए, पुनः वर्णन. Again we shall see same thing, because everything is repeated again and again. Though we hear same thing repeatedly, we know it, yet we forget it. So everything should be and is repeated here again and again. How we shall see what are the symptoms, how the wise man behaves, and how to practice those good qualities by which one gets the knowledge of the Absolute. In this chapter we shall see again the same thing. श्री राम जी ने कहा, हे ब्रह्मन, आदि और अंत से शून्य परम तत्व ब्रह्म वस्तु का भली भांति ज्ञान हो जाने पर उत्तम पुरुष किन किन लक्षणों से विशिष्ट हो जाता है, यह कृपा करके कहिए. Now Ramji asks again, O great one, I request you to repeat again in detail by which qualities a person is differentiated from the worldly people, who is understood as a man of wisdom. By which qualities? Please tell me in detail. What are the qualities? वशिष्ठ जी ने कहा, हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, ज्ञेय वस्तु का जिससे भली भांति परिज्ञान हो ही गया, परिज्ञान हो चुका है, ऐसे जीवन मुक्त नरोत्तम कैसा होता है, और जीवन पर्यंत वह किस तरह के स्वभाव से तथा किस आचार से युक्त होकर अवस्थित रहता है, यह मैं आपसे कहता हूँ, आप सुनिए. Vasistha said to answer Ramji, I am going to explain you all those qualities which helps one to reach the highest truth, and how after reaching that highest state, how does a person behave and what does he do, what becomes his nature, how he behaves. All these I shall tell you. Please hear me. Un, same thing also we have seen in Gita. In the beginning of Gita, Arjuna asks Krishna Bhagavan to explain how does a wise man behave. Why? Because Lord Krishna advised him to be wise and, and do the right thing, not to talk like a foolish person. You must talk like a wise man. You must understand everything. When he went on lecturing to Krishna Bhagavan, oh, what is there in this world? I don't want to enjoy the throne by killing our kith and kins. Though they don't understand, I am understanding everything. I am not going to kill them. Let them fight. But I feel better to beg and eat, but not to kill these fellows, ignorant fellows. I am wise man. I don't want to kill them. So he went on lecturing to Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna laughed at him. You fool, you talk like a very wise man. You know nothing. And you must talk like a wise man. You should know what is what. How to do what is right thing to do. You must know. Then Arjuna asked what is the symptoms of the characteristics of a wise man. How does he behave? You say, I have to behave like a wise man. How does he behave? What does he do? Then Krishna told Sthita Prajna Lakshana, the characteristics of a wise man. How does he think? How does he speak? How does he behave? Then that becomes our idealism, and his characteristics becomes our motto. We feel encouraged to practice all those qualities. So one should know how does a wise man behave, what are the qualities. Vasistha ji says, उन लक्षणों में स्वभावभूत आभ्यंतर लक्षणों को पहले कहने के लिए उपक्रम करते हैं। हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, जंगल के बीच में रहते हुए भी उस जीवन मुक्त पुरुष श्रेष्ठ के पत्थर भी मित्र बन जाता है। मित्र के वन के वृक्ष भी बंधु तथा मृगों के बच्चे ही स्वजन बन जाते हैं। कहने का तात्पर्य यह है कि मित्र तथा पत्थर आदि में संयोग तथा वियोग होने के कारण उसकी स्थिति एक सी रहती है। मित्र आदि संयोग और वियोग में उसे हर्ष और दुख नहीं होता। So he is giving some special qualities, means language differs from Gita language. Vasistha ji says, a person of wisdom, a realized soul, he lives in the forest. That means away from world. Forest means it is not just jungle. but he means he lives always away from the world. उस जीवन मुक्त पुरुष श्रेष्ठ के पत्थर भी मित्र हो जाता है. And as such, when he lives in forest, he makes friendship with stones, trees, and forest animals and birds, and they become his friend. That means you need not go to make friendship with stones. That means when you have some stone or you are sitting on some stone, you use Ganga bank, you go and use some stone to sit every day. That means you have friendship with the stone. And when you come back from Ganga bank to your room, do you feel restless? Do you feel you have lost something? Do you feel unhappy? You have left your friend at Ganga bank? Do you feel in this way? Why? Because stone is your friend, means you have no concern with the friend. Understood the point? Whether he is friend or foe, you have nothing to do. You never feel the presence or absence of a friend. That is the point. He is unconcerned with the presence and absence of a friend or his well-wishers or his, say, close people who do good to him. He is not at all attached to anything. One who lives in the forest, what does it mean? He is not at all concerned with the world. That is the meaning. It is not that you have friendship with the tree or stone. Did you get the point? Living in forest means having no friends. Having friendship with stone or trees means having no friend, no attachment to anything. That is the meaning. Language is a little different. You have to understand the purpose of this language. हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, जंगल के बीच में रहते हुए भी उस जीवन मुक्त पुरुष श्रेष्ठ के पत्थर भी मित्र बन के, वृक्ष भी बंधु तथा मृगों के बच्चे ही स्वजन बन जाते हैं. He makes friendship with the wild animals and trees and stones. कहने का तात्पर्य यह है कि that means मित्र तथा पत्थर आदि से संयोग तथा वियोग होने पर भी उसकी स्थिति एक सी रहती है. मित्र आदि संयोग और वियोग से वह हर्ष और दुख को नहीं प्राप्त करता है. He makes friendship with stones and trees and wild beasts. That means he never gets disturbed by presence or absence of his friends or foes. When you have friendship with a stone or a tree, And if you go away from it, do you feel, no, no, my friend is leaving me, he is all alone. Do you feel like that? That feeling never comes, because it is a stone, it is a tree. Do you get the point? Having friendship with the trees and stones means having no friendship. He is never concerned with the presence or absence of his friends. He is never attached to his friends. That means he has got no attachment to anyone. महान राज्य में ये भाषा इसी है, भाषा वो इनडायरेक्ट लैंग्वेज इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। अरे पत्थर के साथ उसका दोस्ती है, मतलब क्या कहना? पत्थर के साथ दोस्ती मतलब उसका कोई दोस्त है ही नहीं दुनिया में, यही कहना है। अरे वो तो चिड़ियाओं के साथ खेलता है, मतलब आदमियों के साथ नहीं खेलता है, यही तो कहना है। इसका मतलब यह है उसका कोई दोस्ती नहीं, यही बात है। भाषा थोड़ा दूसरे ढंग का है। महान राज्य में स्थित रहने पर भी उस पुरुष के लिए मनुष्यों से ठसाठस भरा स्थान भी बिल्कुल शून्य है। उस महात्मा के लिए आपत्तियां भी धन तथा बंधु आदि का नाश भी संपत्ति रूप है। बद्ध बंधन तथा परवशता आदि नाना प्रकार के दुख ही उसके लिए महान उत्सव के तुल्य रहते हैं। यानी उन दुखों को वह जीवन मुक्त महात्मा महान उत्सव के समान मनाता है। He wants to say, such a person, a wise man, lives in forest. That means he enjoys a lonely life. That means he has no concern with anything or anybody. The adverse conditions he enjoys most. We have seen the great political leaders, when they for us they suffered in jail. They enjoyed the jail period, and they wrote so many good books, and they enjoyed the period they lived in the jail. They did so many good things. They never suffered. Mahatma Gandhi and Bhave, कौन Bhave? Vinoba Bhave, रविंद्र ठाकुर और भी बहुत सारे बड़े लोग सब जब जेल में रहे, वो क्या मजा लिए हैं। वो कितने बड़े बड़े किताब लिखे हैं इसके ऊपर। The story of our Pythagoras, I told. Pythagoras, the great mathematician, once he did some mistake, and though the king was his friend, yet the king had to punish him. So the king thought of punishing him. to keep him in some place which he doesn't like. That will be punishment for him. Because he was always enjoying solitude. He liked to be all alone all the time because he was a great scientist. He will be always in some other world thinking something and getting some result. He will always be in a different world. He never liked to be with people. So the king decided and he made a glass house in the busiest center of the city. A glass house, so that he will see everything, all these crowd around him. So he will feel awkward, he will feel miserable, he will feel he is punished. And he made a glass house and kept him in the house and closed the glass house, and of course he was supplying his food, etc. And Pythagoras enjoyed that. He just closed his eyes and went on thinking and getting some new theories, and he made a rough book in the mind itself. Make a rough book in mind itself. Page after pages, he went on writing in the mental blackboard and enjoyed that punishment. For the time the king ordered, and when he was released from the jail, he came home and sat all alone and saw all the writings with closed eyes and went on writing in the paper whatever he wrote there. So he used that punishment in a better way. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed solitude there. So these people, these great people, they never think anything to be adverse condition. For them, there is no adverse condition. Even the jungle becomes enjoyable place for them. They enjoy the forest life. They make friendship with stones and trees and wild animals. That means they have no friendship with anyone or friendship with everyone, whole world. In that way, they are different from other people. They have no friends nor any enemies. They make friendship with anybody and everybody, even with a stone. And they make enmity with the whole world. The whole world is unwanted by them. So they have really no friendship, no enmity with anyone, and they are totally unconcerned and indifferent towards the world. That is to be understood. महान राज्य में स्थित रहने पर भी उस पुरुष के लिए मनुष्यों से ठसाठस भरा स्थान भी बिल्कुल शून्य है। उस महात्मा के लिए आपत्तियों भी धन तथा बंधु आदि का नाश भी संपत्ति रूप है। बद्ध बंधन तथा परवशता आदि नाना प्रकार के दुख ही उसके लिए महान उत्सव के तुल्य रहते हैं। यानी उन दुखों की वह जीवन मुक्त महता महान उत्सव के समान मनाता है। In one sentence we can say, these great people, they take everything positively. Even the adverse conditions are taken by them as conditions of enjoyment. They never get perturbed by adverse conditions. They enjoy even by the loss of their friends. They never feel sorrow, never feel unhappy by losing anything, or they never feel happy by getting something. धन तथा बंधु आदि का नाश, when they lose their wealth or their friends, they never feel sorrow. They never feel as they have lost something. बंधन तथा परवशता आदि नाना प्रकार के दुख ही, और they never feel awkward when somebody dominates over them. They have to, if somebody dominates over them, or they feel paratantra, they feel no freedom by others, they cause people behave as
curbing the freedom. No?
Yes. When others dominate over such a person, he never feels unhappy. He is always happy. And if the near and dear one dies by the death of his friends, he never feels sorrow, never feels unhappy. ये देखो, नारद के पहले जन्म की कहानी जानते हो? नारद इस युग में, इस क्या कहते हैं इसको, मनवंतर में नारद तो नारद है, भगवान का मानस पुत्र है। और वो क्या ऋषि, देवर्षि, वो देवर्षि हैं सबसे बड़े। परंतु उनका पूर्व जन्म, मतलब दूसरे, इसके पहला जो मनवंतर था, सृष्टि पहला था, उसमें वो बहुत गरीब घर में कहीं पैदा हुए थे, और उनके घर में सब परिवार में सब मरते गए, कोई बचे नहीं। आखिर एक बूढ़ी माँ थी और वह बूढ़ी माँ इनको बहुत प्यार करती थी, परंतु सब लोग चले जाने के कारण इनके संसार में मन नहीं लगता था और धीरे धीरे ये बड़े विरक्त बन गए थे। लेकिन ये माँ जब है, माँ के लिए ये बच्चा सब कुछ था, इसीलिए माँ का बहुत आसक्ति था इसके ऊपर। तो बेचारे माँ का सेवा करने के लिए बाध्य हो करके घर में रहते थे। यद्यपि संसार से इनका मन नहीं लगता था, तो कभी फिर बूढ़ी माँ बूढ़ी हो गई और आखिर उसका मृत्यु हो गई जब, तब फिर नारद को इतनी आनंद आया, वो सारा घर द्वार तुरंत छोड़ छाड़ के गए, जंगल में गए। और फिर तो दुनिया में तो कोई नहीं, वो बूढ़ी माँ एक बंधन रूप में था। तो माँ का मरने से वो बड़ा आनंद से जा करके जंगल में बस तपस्या करने लगे, इतना कि उनका तो दुनिया में कोई नहीं था, इसीलिए कोई आसक्ति का कोई कारण नहीं था। जिंदगी बिता दिए तपस्या में। आखिर उनको आकाशवाणी हुआ, तुमको इस जन्म में इतना ही मिलेगा और कुछ नहीं। इस जन्म के बाद तुम अगले जन्म में इस रूप से नारद के रूप में, मतलब ब्रह्मा का पुत्र, मानस पुत्र बनोगे। इस जन्म में तुम्हारे इतना ही प्राप्ति होगी। फिर वो अगले जन्म में शरीर छोड़ दिए तपस्या करते करते। अगले जन्म में फिर वो ब्रह्मा का मानस पुत्र नारद बने। मतलब कहने का, जो विरक्त पुरुष के लिए अपना बहुत जो निकट संबंधी का मृत्यु भी उसके लिए सुखदायक होता है, दुख का कारण नहीं होता है। वो बंधन मानते हैं, संसार को बंधन मानते हैं। तो इसी प्रकार some people they feel bondage by the presence of their friends who compel them to do something, so they feel bondage with the friends and near and dear ones. When they are away, such people they feel free. They never feel unhappy by the absence of their near and dear ones. They never feel unhappy with negative situations or adverse conditions by losing wealth or by losing their friends. They are ever happy in all conditions. और दुखों में ये जीवन मुक्त पुरुष उत्सव मनाते हैं। कुछ अगर वो क्या नाम हमारा थोपागा मिलरप्पा, वो बहुत दिन के बाद अपने गुरु मारपा के घर से वापस आया था अपने गांव में। उस समय उसका एक ही माँ जो मर गया था अपना घर में, उसका लड़का मतलब ये मिलरपा पहले गांव वालों को बहुत तकलीफ दिया था। वो तंत्र मंत्र करके बहुत तकलीफ दिया था, बहुतों को मार डाला था। इसीलिए उसका माँ, अकेली बूढ़ी माँ जब मरती है तब गांव के कोई लोग उसको संस्कार करने के लिए, जलाने के लिए या समाधि देने के लिए कोई नहीं आए। वो माँ उसके घर में ऐसे मर करके सड़ती रही, कोई नहीं आए। ऐसे सड़ सड़ करके वहीं वो हड्डी वही पड़ा रहा घर में। बहुत दिन के बाद जब मेरे पास आता है, उसको रात को आया, जानता है गांव वाले उसके विरुद्ध करेंगे करके, इसीलिए उसका बचपन का जो दोस्त, वो एक बच्चा था जो सबसे बड़ा दोस्त था, उसके घर में जाके के चुपके से रात को पूछा गांव का हालचाल कैसे। तो वो उसको बोला, तुम यहाँ आओगे तो गांव वाले तुमको मार डालेंगे, तुम यहाँ मत आओ, सबका दुश्मनी तुम्हारे ऊपर है, और तुम्हारे माँ ऐसा ऐसा मरी, और जा कर के देखो उसको। तो मेरे पास जा कर के रात भर उस माँ का जो कंकाल है उसके ऊपर सिर दे करके बड़ा ठाठ से सोया। ये है दुनिया। उसको उसका माँ का मृत्यु कोई दुख का कारण नहीं बना, क्योंकि वो मारपा के पास जा कर के इतना तपस्या किया था, उसको सहन शक्ति बहुत बढ़ गया था। वो कभी माँ का मृत्यु में कभी थोड़ा सा भी दुख नहीं हुआ उसको, बल्कि उसमें वो ठाड़ से आराम से रात भर सोया, उसके सिराना रख करके माँ का है कंकाल के ऊपर। यह है दुनिया। आखिर उसको एक वैराग्य का ज्ञान हुआ कि दुनिया आखिर यही है, कोई किसी का नहीं है। तो कहने का मतलब, these such people, they take the death of very near and dear ones, take positively. They never feel unhappy, or they never feel restless. Such people, they are always, they keep the mind always in balanced state, and negative conditions are taken by them as positive. They take everything positively. उसके लिए असमाधि भी समाधि है. Even the mind gets restless, they are never disturbed because they are the witness of their mind, restless mind. So, even the mind is running here and there, or engaged in worries and anxieties, inwardly they never feel unhappy, because they witness the restlessness of the mind. They are different from the mind. Just as we enjoy somebody taking part in a running race, in sports, we enjoy, oh, how fast he is running. We enjoy it. So, he enjoys his mind to be restless. Totally different from his mind, witnessing the mind, not feeling unhappy by the restlessness of the mind or worries of the mind or problems of the mind. They keep away from the body and whole personality. They become the witness. कहने का मतलब उसके लिए असमाधि भी समाधि है, असमाधि भी समाधि अवस्था उनके लिए होता है। दुख का ही वह महान सुख समझता है। उसी के लिए हमारा उदाहरण था ना, वो दुख तो होता है भाई सबको, किसी का हाथ पैर कट गया तो साधारण पुरुष के लिए तो महान दुख है। हाथ पैर कट गया तो सदा शिव राम को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा, हाथ कट गया तो। शरीर मन बुद्धि इनके साथ इनका कोई संबंध नहीं रहने से, because they don't have any concern, any attachment or any oneness feeling with the body, senses and mind, intellect also. They keep themselves quite away as witness of the whole personality. So they never get unhappy, even though the mind, intellect or the body gets diseased or restless or problems, फिर भी उसके वे सब कर्मता ही हैं। यद्यपि उसके सभी कर्म होते हैं। And if at all he does anything for the body, yet he is non-doer. He feels himself as non-doer. He is never concerned with the happiness or unhappiness of the body or mind. So in this way, we shall go on seeing the special qualities of such people, which is seen in them and it is not seen with the worldly people. Worldly people are always unhappy with the negative situations, happy with the favorable situations. This is common life of everyone, but their life is not common. They are something different. They are not, their life is not like ordinary worldly people. They are different. In one sentence we can say, they feel at rest in all conditions. So whatever may be the situation, whether favorable or unfavorable, whether good or bad according to other people, but they never feel negative in any condition. They are always happy. This is the one quality which covers up all other qualities. They are ever happy in all conditions. So there is no cause for their problems. So tomorrow we shall see further what all other qualities which are seen in the Jivan Muktas वह जागृत अवस्था में स्थित रहने पर भी, हाँ, सुषुप्त सदृश निर्विकार निर्विकल्पात्मा में स्थित रहता है. Of course, in all conditions he is happy. At the same time, even in sleeping state he feels awake. That means he is ever awake, he is ever aware. He never feels like worldly person, this dream, deep sleep or waking state. He is ever at one condition, ever aware. And they say, yogis, great yogis, they never sleep because they don't need any rest, they are always at rest. So they never go to sleep. They never get tired doing everything because their mind is at always rest. So when the mind is not tired, the body never feels tired. Body is with the mind. Mind when gets tired, then only we feel, bodily we feel tired to go for rest. So yogis and these wise people, they never feel tired, so they never rest. So day and night are equal for them. There is no deep sleep, there is no dream, there is no waking state for them. And if at all the world they see, it is a long continuous dream for them. There is no waking nor sleeping, only one state, that is long dream. Something hazy, something foggy, they see, which has got no meaning, no concern. This will be the mental state of such people. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai, Sachidananda Bhagavan ki jai, Sabda Brahma ki jai, Saraswati Maharani ki jai, Yoga Vasistha Bhagavan ki jai. Hari Om. We